Welcome to the Elite Inner Circle. Now, this is not required. You don't have to stay here. In fact, you're actually going to have to work and do some things in order to stay here. And in order to stick around with us and be a part of this Elite Inner Circle. But first, let me tell you why you want to do that. And by doing that, I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory. So when I got started with Empower Network, I did the 8 core commitments. And I got things working, and I got my blog out there. And then, I was getting traffic, I was making sales, and that fell down. And I got all my YouTube stuff going, and that was making me some sales and stuff. But what I wasn't doing is I wasn't getting a lot of all-ins. I wasn't getting a lot of upsells. And that was some mental blocks for me that I had to work through and stuff like that. And one of the things that was absolutely critical for me, and this is back when I was making like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month, was meeting Joe. And what Joe brought to the table was all of his expertise. All of you guys know who Joe is, and you know what he brings to the table, and you know that he's really, really good at getting people to see the value and decide to go all in, to go after their dreams, and to use the all-in Empower Network platform model as a way to do it. So they come up with the resources. Likely some of you watching this video went through that exact same process, and Joe sold you, right? He did the same for me, and to a lot of my people. And so when I started to allow Joe to talk to some of my people, he was encouraging them, right? He was assuring them, he was encouraging them, and he was inspiring them to get all in. And I was making some all-in commissions, right? That was actually the first time I had a 5-figure month. That was actually the first time I had a $7,800 day. Was because some of the stuff that I learned from Joe by working with Joe, and because some of the stuff directly that he did for me. Now, in turn, I've gone and I've done that same thing for Joe. Joe's got an all-in sale coming now. Maybe some of you guys watching this video, I've spoke to you before, and maybe I wasn't as good then as I am now at doing what Joe does, but which is encouraging people. But first you're assuring those people, then you're encouraging those people, and then you're inspiring them, right? Assuring them that what they're doing, that getting all in, that this right here is the way, right? That it's worked for thousands of others and it'll work for them. You're encouraging them, saying, hey, look, you're great because of this. You've got that resource. You're awesome because of these other things. You're absolutely the kind of person that can get all in and go live your dreams and use this vehicle as a way to get your $1 million ring, right? As a way to get $1 million in the bank, or whatever it is, as a way to stay home with your family, whatever it is that their why is, right? And then you're inspiring them, or he's inspiring them, and I'm inspiring them, and all of us are going to be doing this, inspiring the other people to get all in, to upgrade, to be a part of this elite inner circle, okay? Now, this is all going to make sense in real soon, okay? I also, in turn, did this for Hunter. Hunter's a guy on my team, if not all of you know it, but he got all in, right? And he's actually gone out there and he's created a big result in his other network marketing company. And by doing that, he gained a lot of attention. So he was sending people to me, and I was assuring those people that what Hunter's doing is the right thing. I was encouraging them that what they're doing is or that what he did, they can do also, and it'll work for them. And I was inspiring them, saying, hey, look how well it worked for him. Look how well it worked for this other person. Look how great it's going for Van, for Susie, for Joe, for me, right? Doing all of these things and uplifting them, and they decide to jump in, okay? So what is the Elite Inner Circle, and what is your part in it? All right, I'm getting kind of sweaty and stuff like that. But I want to say what this is this is a group of people where we're going to be working together. This is a culture where we're going to be helping each other do the most important thing, which is not necessarily just selling, but upselling, okay? Getting people all in. You want all in sales. You want your team to get all in sales. You want your team to be a part of this elite inner circle. So how do you get in this group? How can your team get in this group? Well, for one, they have to be all in, okay? No way around that, all right? You can't get all in sales if you're not all in. We got to get them all in. That's part of the culture. Part of being a part of this group, your rite of passage, you got to be all in. So they got to get all in. And what's going to happen is you guys are all going to make a lot more money by being a part of this group. So they're going to want to be a part of this group. And you'll be able to leverage this group as a way to get people all in. Another thing. Eventually, maybe we'll have a democratic voting process or something. Right now, it's kind of tyranny rule. I decide who's in, right? But we'll bring this open, and I like to create things that are fair for everybody, and I don't like to control everything. I like to set it in motion to where what's good for them is also good for me, so I don't have to do everything. Great example is a lot of the Facebook groups. Like I got a monetized blogging group where I've created the group and I've made a whole bunch of admins, and I don't want anything to do with running it or being like the master of puppets or whatever, right? I just want it to do its job, which is helping people get comments and shares and likes and stuff like that. So back on track, right? I'm a bit ADD. Sorry about that. So they're all in. What's another thing? You got to be a boss, okay? It's not hard to get 5 people in a month. It's not hard to continue to get 5 people every single month. Every single one of you watching this video, you can do that. If you haven't done it yet, that's possibly because you haven't heard the right things and you haven't had the right support And that's what this group is. This group is support, okay? You guys have a free passage this round because we're just now creating it. You guys are part of the founders of this elite inner circle, all right? So become a boss, meaning recruit 5 people every single month so you can maintain boss status. That's good for your check. That's good for you staying in this group. Now, as a part of this group, what are we all doing? We're all going to be helping each other out. So I'm gonna test this with a couple of people, and you guys will also be able to do the same thing. But what we're gonna do is basically what the three-way call does. The way that a three-way call works, and the reason that it works so well, and we're not doing three-way calls, okay? This is better, but it's similar, okay? But the way that a three-way call works is you edify somebody, you talk about how awesome they are, you pass a lot of social proof and social power to them, and then that person gets on and they start edifying you. They edify you back, right? So whoever this person is that knew you, they know you as this one person. And then all of a sudden, this person who you put in as a position of power, you know, Joe's a lawyer with an MBA, he was a trial attorney forever, he's worked on $400 million contracts, he's a badass, you know? Joe, you there? Yeah, hey, what's going on? Oh, thanks, Brian. Brian's a badass. He's recruited NFL players. You know, they've put him up on stage because of how incredible he is. He's had over 700,000 people to his YouTube channel. This guy gets shit done. You are lucky to have met him and him put you in contact with me. All of a sudden, the guy on the phone is like, wow, this is awesome. And then it's easy for the sale to be closed, right? It's easy for the sale to happen, all right? So that's what we're doing, but we're doing it over Facebook. So I've had Hunter send some people to me. He's talked me up, basically, and he said, go reach out to Brian and ask him, because that's what you want to know. So he sparked their interest in learning how to market online to build their business, right? He sparked their interest in learning how to make money online and be able to travel. And he got those people to come to me, send me a message, send me a friend request, and say, hey, you know, Hunter says that you're like this internet guru guy, and you can help me out with doing this stuff. How easy is it for me to sell a $17 blog to a person that just did that, right? How easy is it for me when Joe tells this guy, talk to Brian because he's a badass. You know, he's been up on stage. Empower has recognized him on Empower Hour phone calls. You know, they want him to speak in Vegas again. He's going to take some time out to talk to you. How easy is it for me when I've been put into that position of authority for me to say, dude, you know, you got to get all in, okay? You're in the right place. This is the right group of people. You want to hit your dreams. You're doing the right thing, okay? You've got this going for you. You've got money. You know, you've got sales experience. You can learn. I've done this and I'm no better than you. You know, AK did it and he's no better than you. You can do this too. Right? And tell a quick story maybe of Dave being in a van and homeless and having a $20,000 weekend just 3 months later from following the exact system that he has his hands on, except for he can get paid a lot better. So he needs to get all in, right? That was me assuring, encouraging, and inspiring him to get all in. And it's easy because it's coming from me after I've already been lifted up. I've been edified. So whether it's Hunter edifying me or me edifying Joe or edifying Hunter and closing these sales, it makes things a lot easier for everybody involved. I gotta tell you, like the very first time that I did it for Hunter, it was like literally 4 or 5 sentences and the sale was closed, right? It was done, okay? So what we're gonna be doing as a part of this group is we're gonna be helping each other out. You've got a prospect, let's try to keep it not so much prospect, but a member. You've got a member, okay? And if you don't really have any members, you know, we're gonna work with you with prospects, that's fine for now. But as soon as you're a boss, it's not gonna be the case, right? You'll have at least 5 new members a month, so it'll be easy. You bring this new member, everybody in this group is gonna friend them. Okay? And you're just going to say something like, hey, I'm reaching out to you because, you know, I saw that you're a part of the team too, and we like to help each other out. We're a team that works together. I'm a part of the elite inner circle, you know, and, you know, I'm a badass and I'm connected with these other badasses, and we all help each other out because we make more money that way. And then what you're going to do is you're going to assure them, you're going to encourage them, and you're going to inspire them, and you're going to tell them why you got all in, why they should get all in. Find out what their why is. And basically what you're doing is, since you aren't the benefactor of the income, right? It's a lot easier for you to sell that person so that they don't have their wall set up like, oh, he's only saying that because he's trying to get money, right? So it's easy for you to do that. It's easy for me to do that for your people. And when they get all in and they join our inner circle, our elite inner circle, it'll be easy for us to do that for them as well. So they're going to benefit from it too as soon as they get all in, when they do step up to the plate, become a boss, okay? Hopefully that makes a lot of sense. I'm not sure when I'm going to do the first round of, hey, you've been lazy as shit and we're kicking you out kind of deal. But I will say that it's easy to be a boss. All of us working together are going to be able to do this. And I don't want to make this video any longer, so you'll probably have some questions. Go ahead and ask them back in this chat, because we're all going to become really, really good friends, business partners, and help each other lift each other up to new heights that, above and beyond what our dreams and our goals are right now, are now going to become true because of what we're going to be doing here. All right, guys? Ask me whatever question it is. I really want to flesh this out and make this a really, really good thing, and then eventually some value that you can leverage to help people get all in while all of us do the exact same thing, making it easier for you, okay? This is in your benefit, it's in my benefit, it's in your and my team members' benefit, and if you don't like it, that's fine. I just want to work with people that want to work, and they want to run, and they think that this is an awesome idea. So I'm going to shut up now, I'm going to shower, because for whatever reason it's really hot in here, and I'm getting fired up. I love you guys, talk soon. Damn, 10 minutes?